Hey guys, Mike here. I just finished watching SmackDown. I actually have a lot to say. Now, when there was rumors, when the SummerSlam season started, I actually had a list of SummerSlam call-ups. Call-up brackets. It was led by this. Bobby Roode goes to Monday Night Raw. Asuka to SmackDown. Now is SmackDown getting... No, not SmackDown. Asuka getting hit with a broken collarbone. That could delay it a little bit. Because of what happened. Her status, or which brand she's going to end up on, is in jeopardy. But earlier tonight, Bobby Roode debuted for SmackDown. Lovely. And the only reason he's on SmackDown is because Baron Corbin pissed off Dave Meltzer. And for that, he ruined my call-up bracket. Thanks a lot, Baron. Now, I'm happy Bobby Roode's on the main roster, but I don't like it SmackDown. Mainly because I don't trust Road Dogg. Because we gave him Shinsuke Nakamura, and look what happened. Oh, he lost to Jinder Mahal. And now his mystique gone. Mystique, so let's see what else Road Dogg has done. We gave him Rusev, lost to Randy Orton in 9 seconds. Baron Corbin, Money in the Bank winner, just when you thought, and then the Meltzer thing happened. Now, I'm probably going to talk more about Corbin in a couple of weeks, in a couple of days' time, when I do a Rumor Superstar Shakeup video in a couple of weeks. Now, this leaves what happened with what's going on with Raw. I mean, sure, the main event scene is crowded as it is. And I thought Bobby Roode would fit in well because more than likely Braun Strowman was going to turn face, which, as of last night, that was the case. And I think they need another heel, and I thought Bobby Roode would fit in well there. Boy, and now Big Cass is hurt, so... Oh, lovely. Monday Night Raw is getting the short end of the stick, isn't they? Hey. So, NXT call-ups. I think in the next couple weeks, leading up to No Mercy, I think we're going to see at least 1 or 2 going to Raw. I mean, for Pete's sake, even Spencer got Shelton Benjamin, for Pete's sake. That's really... Now, I would say showing favoritism, but to be fair, Shelton was supposed to go to SmackDown last year when he re-signed with the company the first time, and I'll let that one slide. Because that was meant to happen. As Bobby Roode, I don't think Bobby was intended to go to SmackDown. Again, thanks a lot, Baron. So... who should go to Raw? Because, I mean, the main event scene, it's fine. It's good to go till Mania. Because all we got was John Cena. All Raw got last night was John Cena. Whoa-ho. Hey. But John Cena for Roode. To be fair, SmackDown does need a big name, and Bobby Roode's going there. And notice, the last 2 NXT champions are on SmackDown. Let's just hope that doesn't... Let's hope if Drew McIntyre resigns, let's hope that doesn't... Let's hope that's not a third. Because there's more NXT champions on SmackDown than there is on Raw. Let's see. We have Big E. You have Shinsuke Nakamura. Now you got Bobby Roode. Yeah. Well, on Raw you got Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Bo Dallas, and Neville. Oh, well, technically... Yeah, Raw still has more. I miscounted. Ugh. Shut up. So, I think... Here's what I think they should do. I'm going to name you guys... You know what? We're going to combine this all in one video. Why not? So, if a Superstar Shakeup does happen soon, here... I'm going to do NXT calls possible for Raw, and vice versa for NXT getting sent down, because that was the rumor that was going around lately. So let's start with Raw first. Here are the top 5 people who NXT superstars that should go to Monday Night Raw. Number 5, Roderick Strong. Okay, out of all the ones on this list, this one's the most unlikely as of right now. Mainly because there's a rumored ROH invasion, which we saw in Brooklyn. We saw what happened. We saw what happened in the main event. During the Tag Team Championship match, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish took down Sanity. And that wasn't when Drew McIntyre won the NXT Championship in Brooklyn. They came out, and out comes Adam Cole. Baby! I cannot be more excited to see Adam Cole compete, because I heard this guy is legit. And he's a couple years older than me. That's actually kind of scary. And now they just signed Lio Rush, who's 22 and I'm 24. He's 2 years younger than me. That is legitimately scary right there. And I think with this invasion storyline, I think Leo's probably going to be in there. There's a guy, and there's another guy in there. His name keeps slipping my mind. He's probably in it. Something Donovan something. Leave a comment. See what it is. Let me know. Yeah, and Roderick Strong, his nickname was Mr. ROH. So which is why I think he'll... But as for this matchup, why do I think Roderick Strong will fit on Monday Night Raw? 1, you can put him in the Cruiserweight division, which no one would probably want. 2, you can get a lot of good matches out of him with guys like Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, maybe Roman Reigns, maybe. So, yeah, number 5, Roderick Strong. Number 4, this one is probably a no-brainer. Mainly because entertainment-wise, he brings a lot to the table. And hopefully, he has one little bit of business to take care of with a certain former member of the Shield. You know where this is going. Number 4, Cassius Ohno. Where do I begin? Cassius Ohno, this guy, even though sure he gained a lot of weight during his first time, I think this is the time he goes to the main roster. And I think a guy like Cassius Ohno, you could have him face off against Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and a potential feud with Roman Reigns. And they could bring up the point that Ohno was supposed to be the original big man of the Shield before Roman Reigns was put in. So you got that one right there. Number 3, Hideo Itami. You could put this again. You could put him in the Cruiserweight division, and you could have another heel in the Cruiserweight division just like that. And again, if you don't want to put him in the Cruiserweight division, I heard him in a match with Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe could bring a house down at No Mercy, if that actually were to happen. But we'll have to wait and see. Number 3, Hideo Itami. Number 2. This one is a tie, because I had a hard time deciding which one should be 3 or 2. So I'm going to put these two together. Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black. Let's start with Gargano first. Obviously, the guy is super over, as you guys heard in TakeOver Brooklyn. This guy has the potential to be great in the Cruiserweight division. You can put more eyes on 205 Live right there with Gargano on it. Now let's get to Aleister Black. Obviously, he's not ready for it right now, because I have a feeling he's going to have a run with the NXT Championship first. Unless he beats Adam Cole first. That remains to be seen. What can I say? The guy is a total package, and this guy would fit in well in the main event scene. And although a match with him and Seth Rollins would be amazing. Now, the number one NXT superstar who should go to Monday Night Raw. This one may be unusual, but I think he'll fit in well in the mid-card on Monday Night Raw. Andrade Cien Almas. Where do I begin? This is the case of Elias back in NXT. You have a guy whose gimmick was trying to go over, turned heel, and now he had a gorgeous manager who's the girlfriend of Austin Aries. That would have been interesting, having me stuck around. And now Andrade has new life, so in a couple weeks you could potentially bring him up to Monday Night Raw, and hopefully get him and WWE is lacking that Latino superstar from Mexico, because what are they doing with Kalisto and Sin Cara? So this is why I think Andrade would be an excellent fit for Monday Night Raw, because you could see he has a couple of great breakout performances. He had a great match against Aleister Black at TakeOver Orlando, which is one of the weaker takeovers, and I'm pretty much ashamed to say that. And this past week in Brooklyn, he tore the house down with Gargano. So that's why I think Andrade Cien Almas will be an excellent fit for Monday Night Raw. Now comes the best part. Time to find out who I think the top 5 people who goes from the main roster to the A show in WWE right now, NXT. Number 5, Baron Corbet. Where do I begin? This is the perfect case why I don't trust Road Dogg as head writer. You have a guy who has good wrestling ability for a big guy. I mean, sure, his mic skills aren't the best. I mean, it's not as the worst. He doesn't have the worst mic skills in the world, Roman Reigns. But for a guy his size, who has a great character, getting ruined by ego, by being too good to his character, and as a result losing to John Cena and his career dying. So is it too late to save his career? No. You can't fix this. The gimmick he has is fine. If you send him to NXT, keep racking up wins, maybe add a tweak to his character or two, have a face off against Baron Corbin not Drew McIntyre in a match or two, and hopefully he'll revive his career kind of like Tyson Kidd did a couple years ago. Number 4, we have a woman on this one, finally. And I can't believe I'm putting her on this list, because what just happened. Number 4, Dana Brooke. She got called up way too soon, and she has potential, but she's just too green, man. Although I have to send my heartfelt condolences, because if you guys didn't hear, her boyfriend died today, so heartfelt condolences to Dana Brooke at this time. Number 3, oh boy. Where do I begin? When you have a guy who was a former NXT champion, who was once the longest reigning NXT champion, now a part of one of the worst stables on Monday Night Raw right now. Number 3, Bo Dallas. I mean, Bo, sure, right now he's doing fine with the Miztourage. But what happens when they break up? You can send him down and hopefully get the ring rust off of him. And hopefully see how he does as a face. Again. And hopefully that face character can come out on the main roster. Number 2. I had, again, this one was a tough one. Although number 1 was definitely a no-brainer. Number 2. Number 2, Lana. Yeah, I had to think about it for a second there. Again, Lana has great has potential to be a great wrestler, great manager, as with Rusev, and now she's managing Tamina of all people. But she's really green. Although I will say this though, she's willing to. She's not going to give up training, which that's great. At least she's someone cares, which is why I put Lana above Eva Marie, and I think she's a lot better than Cameron and Eva Marie. But that's not saying much because she's still green. Okay, it's not as green as Dana Brooke is, but she should have had some more time in NXT, which is why I think if she got sent down to NXT to train a little more, she'll get better, maybe in a couple of years. Number 1, this one's obviously a no-brainer, and when I saw them at this pay-per-view, their gimmick was dead on arrival. You know where I'm going with this. Number 1, Mike and Maria Kanellis. This true love gimmick, that was been done to death already. I will say this though, I prefer this gimmick over their gimmick in Impact, because I thought the Miracle gimmick was absolute garbage. Come at me. And it baffles me that Mike Bennett actually won a championship with this gimmick. So, honestly, this wasn't WWE's fault whatsoever. Mike Bennett said he was main roster talent, and I think they regretted it. They should have sent him to NXT first. Honestly, if he goes to NXT, which would be terrific, by the way, because Mike Bennett is a great in-ring competitor. And what can I say about Maria? Well, they finally got her back. Although it's going to be interesting to see if she stays on SmackDown. It's going to make things interesting how her and Nikki Bella are going to react to each other. So yeah, I think if they repackage Mike and Maria to a gimmick that everyone will like, unlike a certain gimmick on NXT, Velveteen Dream, Mike and Maria Kanellis can work out in WWE. Well, sorry for keeping you so long. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching, y'all.